And that just went out over L. Just saying.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, YouTube.
Right?
Let us have a pass on that one, good.
I
This
gave
is the
you
NFL
plenty
on
enough
EA
notice.
Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
That's scary.
Oh no, sir! I'm gonna have to betray. I'm gonna have to betray you.
Now Wilson on first down.
Oh, you scared the ice.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So she does.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Yeah, if I wasn't in.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
You got to get up close to him.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Tina, is that him?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
If this is a 5-year-old,
it's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Well, it says English, but
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
To Billy English.
Here's Wilson.
Billy Irish.
Yeah, that's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but a big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this.
I'm in chat menu, so if I die, you know why.
What's up, Jeff? Your name's Rebel, not Jeff. That's just wrong. Although, in all honesty, you look a hell of a lot better than Jeff does anyways. You're welcome. Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Wilson to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. But now it's 3rd down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owasor coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
He's sending the house.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore.
So if he's blitzing, that means he's going to be running the ball.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
That explains it all right there.
Yeah, it just went private, guys. Spider-Man. I saw the Fortnite.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I knew some adults.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
On the low, man. Honestly, a lot of adults.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I don't, and I never have, and I never fucking will.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come get some. Come get some. Come on, come get some.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
They'll run on first down. Carson, a good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able.
Son of a bitch, dudes. These guys are really pissing me off. Yeah, okay. Dude, she's probably the dirtiest-minded one out of us all. What are you talking about?
Oh, my God.
Uh-huh.
But okay. But it's different as an adult.
Right. Have you not seen Harley Quinn? I mean, come on. I was in something like that. That was fucking amazing. I loved every minute of it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I didn't call you ugly,
pyrotechnics, you name
Jeff.
it. This
I said
crowd
the
is
seat
ready
looking
as their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City.
Drop Pablo.
Hazmat suit.
Oh my God. No, they wear socks with their heels in.
Well, I just had an interesting phone call.
By who?
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No, they ain't going to do that either because I don't give a shit.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
In this entire state.
Well, maybe he's making it a...
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Yeah, he could.
Now he's got to go through the committee.
And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Uniform.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Who the hell is TRM?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, you two. In advance. I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know if it's going to be
They'll toss it out to Carson. They find some open field here.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, guys.
First down.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss
Buddy
play
Jeff
to the
said,
left.
puck
How do you
up,
toss
Buddy
it?
Cup.
Yeah,
He's
a
coming
toss
in
is the
hot.
underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
You're
totally.
the guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And now a fumble.
Where are you guys?
Picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the...
Dudes, I want to challenge that shit.
28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I did not know.
And on the first drive, 3 and out.
Damn,
I know that
again,
these are
DJ,
professional
really?
athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game.
I
Still,
didn't know.
don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And
8
typically,
o'clock.
what I've heard from guys and
It
what I
sounded
remember
about 8
from playing,
o'clock.
if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're
AM
not
or
really ready to
PM.
play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's
All
what
right,
all the guys
guys, I'm
are
at my
looking
base.
for.
I'm at the midget
TRM
church.
takes 3 extra
One play
rounds.
has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Now here's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What the hell is that noise?
They run the counter. It's Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
Right?
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
I told you you were a freak, Rebel.
Here's Carson.
Attention, folks, on YouTube. If the kids are watching, I can go to bed.
Right?
Territory.
This shit's about to get
5
nasty.
yards is the tally
Put
on
your
1st
headphones
down.
in,
That brings
though.
up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very
And
manageable
kids, if
second
you're watching,
down.
you'll
A
get your
very
mommy
solid
and
gain on that play.
Daddy Jake.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson is complete to Lockett. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's a good place
for
with him,
14 and a Seahawk 1st.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Emmanuel Agba. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Your assumption, FBI, was true, man.
Uh-huh.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie
I
ball
thought we
game.
were full of shit, man.
No, like I say, dudes, it's always quiet ones you got
We
to watch
remind
out
you that
for.
coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 5-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. This is Carson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Wilson. The quick slant caught, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
He's like, Jock, I know you better at handling balls than that, because I fucking had a fumble.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
I guess I do too.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Maybe he'll loan me Lindsay so she can explain to me how to do it. His wife. No, that's DJ's.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
The
Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a timeout taken.
They got a 14-yard
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Don't start with me, Jeff.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught. And he will take it on.
I just hit him in the fucking
touchdown. Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
In the final seconds of the first half. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
He's one of those kind of guys
right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Well, you know.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
I can't say that. I just know. I'll say it when you get there.
Just say it, man. I'm pretty sure that there's been raunchier things said on this film.
After the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown.
It was responding to what happened.
Score.
As long as you don't talk about Bitcoin,
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
There you go. Hey! Careful though, Felisa.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
It's Felisa when you talk nonsense like that.
Tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Fucking classic.
Now it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride. And you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head steam going. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown.
They're not bad influences, but just
DK Metcalf.
letting you unleash yourself.
46 yards.
It's different.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can
Put
take
some headphones in.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signal for and taken.
That's funny.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hey, one set.
They run it again with Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guy.
Oh my God, dude. Really? He just shut off his system again. No, the dude I was playing. Fucking assholes.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
But sometimes it's just called for. It's a non-pregnancy hole. Just saying.
You ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't want to wrap it before you tap it, so you stick it in the rear end.
Well, not only that, sometimes when you wrap it, what you wrap it with busts.
Exactly, man. One in the hoo-ha, one in the poo-poo.
I thought it was 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
No, that...
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Century Link Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, is loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
Critter
This will be taken very short.
Something like that.
And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Oh, my God.
don't discuss the rabbit fuck position.
Dudes, this is Seattle versus Seattle. How the hell is this going to work?
Okay, the bastard killed me with a cat. Okay.
Now Wilson on first down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They run the counter. Carson, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 3rd down, it's Carson hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Wilson on the keeper. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
14. Check 4. Check it. Check. Switch.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson taking it in. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
No.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
7-8.
Here's the ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this. And say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After 7-0
Somebody's
on
talking
EA
about
Sports.
You know that warm sensation you get?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it with Carson.
Right.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep
you don't like it
moving
when it's running
laterally,
down your shoulder?
creases
Or your
tend to develop
hand
as
or
the
your
game
foot?
moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 53 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
They call that extended.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
You want a Scooby snack for that?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out to his left. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That sounds like fun.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson flushed out right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin
This
with a
dude's
pick.
going to end up quitting again.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot.
He's had 3
So this guy lurking
possessions,
took the ball
3
from him.
interceptions, and I'm going to fucking score on his ass for the 3rd time
Gotta
right
know
now.
that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. This shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And they can't bring him down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Don't get too tricky.
Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 35 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
It's gonna be a hard time.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Now you're going to get channel banned because
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
He's checking, he's checking.
Uh-oh. She's using the first name, buddy.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing again.
Oh, my God.
And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Fuck you, doctor. I'll see you later.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Look, I ain't trying to fight the officer.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Fucking big-ass knife.
Oh, what, are you intimidated because he's got a bigger piece of hardware than you do?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you're thinking my language. I need to take... I had one all fucking day, and I'm getting...
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down.
Buddy's like, will you win already?
I know the speed is the hallmark.
Sorry, man, this dude actually wants to play a game, so I'm going to play him.
Is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Okay, Snowy, don't go down that road. I know.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, well, no.
Check 50, check 50.
They'll try the left side. Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2
like
to
the
go
pogo
on
stick
2nd
and you
down.
know it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw it with Wilson being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They go play action here on first down. On the move to his... And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36.
If I help you.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I'm a deep hit.
Well, you know she ain't going to be on for a while, man. She's stuck
The
in
extra
the
point
fence.
now coming from Myers.
I'll give her a fucking fantasy.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
What, the final one?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I think my buddy's like,
This
well,
is
he
fielded a
raced
couple
it.
yards deep. And he'll bring it a few
Well, it's
past
already
the 20 to the
21-7.
23-yard line.
There, I helped you.
Look, I have no bullets.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Making the stop that time, Bobby
I got no
Wagner.
more bullets.
Okay, so my buddy's calling and he
Together,
says
we
his
have
next
learned
pick he's
that
going
most
to
offensive
rage quit.
coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
I'm not
From
going to
the
use
40 now on 2nd down. Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. On first down, Wilson buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, sir, let me use yours.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Pass the try.
Oh, my God. He actually got a fucking pass off on him.
Metcalf. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Let's see what happens.
DK Metcalf. 42 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to kick it away.
I'm so anti-Bush. I don't vote for it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, well, I'm going to race this 600 clock right here.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The drive starts with C.J. Process. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Six guard. Rush in. Check nine.
On first down, it's Carson, and he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Under 10.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Can't counter the fucking machete. He's so fucking hard.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
I recently damaged someone.
He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They run again with Carson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Carson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Got to refill.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run to Marshawn Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. It's complete to Lockett. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick here is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Okay. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Ooh, what the fuck? Get off me. Alright, he stopped this broadcast and get another game going and start screaming again.